It was a cold and cloudy morning when I woke up to the sound of heavy raindrops hitting the rooftop. I looked out of the window and saw the entire street covered with water. The sky was grey, and everything looked quiet and still. Normally, I do not like rainy days because they make everything slow and difficult, but something about this day felt different. I got out of bed, brushed my teeth, took a shower, and made myself a hot cup of tea. I sat by the window and watched the rain fall. While sipping my tea, I remembered that I had an important interview scheduled that afternoon. I had waited for this opportunity for a long time. I quickly got ready, wore my best formal clothes, packed my documents, and left the house with an umbrella in my hand. The streets were slippery and traffic was slow. I had to take 3 buses to reach the company office, and I was already running late. Still, I kept moving forward because I believed that something good was waiting for me. On the way, I saw an old lady standing in the rain without an umbrella. She looked worried and helpless. People were walking past her without paying any attention. I stopped for a second and asked her if she needed any help. She said she was trying to find her way to the hospital because her grandson was sick, but she was lost and had no phone. Without thinking twice, I gave her my umbrella and offered to help her. I walked with her all the way to the hospital, got her a taxi, and made sure she reached safely. By then, I knew I had missed my interview, but somehow I did not feel sad. I was wet, tired, and sitting under a bus stop thinking about what just happened. A man sitting beside me started talking. He asked if I had just come from the hospital. I told him everything about the rain, the old lady, the missed interview, and how I felt. He listened carefully and then smiled. He introduced himself as the founder of a non-profit organization that works for senior citizens. He said they were looking for someone kind, responsible, and honest to manage their team. Then he said, "If you are interested, we would love to have you. We can even give you a place to stay and a full-time position." I could not believe what I was hearing. I did not go for the job I had planned for, but life gave me something even more meaningful. I went to his office the next day, met his team, and started working the following week. Today, I work as a community care manager. I help old people, talk to them, and make their lives easier. That one rainy day changed the course of my life completely. Sometimes we think we are losing something, but we are actually being guided towards something better. The rain that day washed away my fear and confusion. It showed me a new path that I never imagined. If I had ignored that old lady, or just walked past like everyone else, I would have never discovered this part of myself. That day, I learned that kindness has power, and sometimes missing one opportunity can open the door to something much greater. So now, whenever it rains, I do not feel annoyed or upset. I feel grateful. Rain reminds me that change is not always planned, but it often brings something beautiful with it. And now, whenever someone asks me why I look so happy on rainy days, I tell them because rain once gave me a reason to live a more meaningful life.